I knew you'd come. Welcome back, everybody. You know what it is, the real one, always 100. Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with another NBA main slate video. So if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and enjoy. We got NBA, I do MLB, big cards for MMA. I'll do the main ones, and NFL when it comes out. So look out for all that content. So if you could, please hit that subscribe button. That would really help me out. And let's review. So today's slate kind of reminded me of my baby's mama. Kind of reminded me of her kneecap. Ugly and ash and chalky. Ugly and chalky. I'll say that. That was today's slate. So Dano Gallinari and SGA combined for 18 fantasy points. So let's take a guess of who I had in my lineup. So yeah, it was really bad, really freaking terrible. But with that said, don't you dare be sour because of the DFS club. That's why we don't just play one sport. Yo, check it out. Let me show you what I did. Let's go to my lineup page. So this was today's winning. So played every single sport. NHL had a nice win there. MMA had a clean sweep here. Tough card, man. Even if you got every fighter right, you're lucky you cashed. But still made it happen. And then the early MLB slate, and it wouldn't be a Skywalker slate unless somebody got injured. I always point that out. It just cracks me up. So, yeah, NBA, nothing, man. SGA and Dano really got me right in the old prison pocket, right in the old blue freaking brown starfish. Oh, yeah, it was ugly and chalky. Come check us out, guys. www.dfsclub.com. The daily fantasy sports powerhouse where we play everything, every single sport. You got space in there. You got myself. You got NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, guys. All you got to do is click the join now button, ladies and gentlemen. Click on my logo and pick your plans. Again, we are the cheapest in the biz, and it's not even close. Come check us out. We got 3-day passes. We got bronze, silver, gold plans. Gold plans where it's at. That's what a lot of people get, especially right now with NFL coming up. Because you paid 6 months, you get 6 months for free. I mean, that's just out of my mind, right? Got to be out of my mind offering this kind of stuff. But the goal here is just to create the largest community in the DFS industry because I'm so proud of the one we have, and I just want it to get over 1,000 people. That would be just amazing. Um, it's my family in there. Y'all are my family. So come get it. www.dfsclub.com. And that is Schroeder over there howling out the window whenever I leave my screen door open. So never mind that. So let's get into it. So, in a nutshell, this slate, there's no value. So it'd be damn near impossible to get the two studs, let alone barely get into one. I might just go like a balanced lineup. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we'll see. We got it's kind of funny. It's the first time I've ever seen this in any sport. So they've already gone to round two on one series, but in the other series today, they're still in the first round. So I guess they're not wasting no time, which is good. You know, who wants to wait around anymore? So let's get it. God, we waited how many extra months? Like 4 months for it to even start, and then they stopped again, and then they started again. It's just like, man. So I'm kind of glad they're doing it that way. So let's go to the position optimizer. This is Draft Dashboard, guys. It's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below, and you yourself can have this beautiful, amazing tool. And we got none other than Schroeder Skywalker, a.k.a. Andre the Giant. If you don't know why I call him Andre the Giant, you must be new. But we'll explain that in the MLB video. And in the MLB video, we will be doing the drawing, guys. So if you watched my videos this week and you left comments and you did your homework, you qualified for that $25 PayPal and a free 1 month DFS Club membership valued at $25. So make sure you check those out. So let's get into it. So let's start at point guard, like we always do, right? No, we're going to start at center because we need to change it up. We need to change our luck up a little bit. 18 points between Dano and freaking SGA, guys. Unbelievable. Dano got a 6. You can't make this stuff up. But I'm not bitter. It's DFS. It's just how it goes. All right, so top option at center is Jokic. Denver's a very dangerous team now because like I always say, there's nothing more dangerous than a desperate man. In this case, desperate men. Denver's facing an elimination. They will be deleted from the bubble. So, Jokic at 9.5 is your top option at center. If that's your spend up, he's probably the cheapest spend up. But it's Jokic. His floor's a 32. His ceiling's like a 50, right? He's not going to go out there and get you 70. 9.5, and he is $200 less on FanDuel. It's Jokic. I ain't got to tell you about him. Gobert, I don't see myself getting to him at this slate, even though I've played him pretty much every single slate. It's just the way it is. There's no value. So even at 7.8, he's under 8K. He's had 2 30-point games, so you know damn well after these 30-point games, he's going to bust out and get a 50. I just know it. I know it, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take. Serge Ibaka, let others chase this, guys. This was against Brooklyn. This 43 and 56. You ain't going to do this against Boston. Ain't going to happen. So let others chase. Don't fall for that. You got Montrizzle, my hizzle, my nizzle at 4.4. GBP only because you never know. You know his floor is a 10, right? Comes off the bench, so there's lots of things at risk with these Clipper players. The blowout potential. The 10-point fantasy game, right? So you never know. You hear that? This is what happens when you live in the ghetto. Everybody got blast their music, so everybody knows what they're listening to. Fucking dumbasses. It's not even the people that live around here. It's their fucking friends that fucking pull in here. All right, so let's go. Now, Kleber with no Porzingis, I'm not paying 5.2. No damn way. Zubats 4.6. If you want to, especially the balance approach, even with the blowout potential, he'll get anywhere between 23 and 29 minutes, right? It just all depends. So, Zubats is in play. And then Boban, check him out. He got 17 minutes last game. That's a lot for Boban. Normally, you give this man 17 minutes, he'll give you about 30 to 40 fantasy points. So, if he gets around 17 to 20 minutes at 4K, I might have some Boban in my lineups, guys. Because again, it's just there's no value in the slate. So, I do not mind Boban at 4K. Bigs against Clippers. All right, so let's go to Don't You Dare Be Sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. Sorry, my voice is almost gone. I watched MMA today. From all that yelling, let's go to power forward. So we got Jason Tatum off the top at 9.2. Not a place I'm going to pay up at today. Not that it's a bad play, but a 61 fantasy point game is kind of chasing. You know what his floor is? His floor is a 30. So if he goes out there and gets you a 30 at 9.2, you're sitting there with a losing lineup. So I'm going to pass on that. Pascal Siakam Malakam is 8.1, come off at 240-plus game points. That's the Pascal Siakam Malakam we all know and love. So at 8.1, you can take some shots here if you're going to do just a balance lineup as opposed to like getting a stud or two in there. Not a bad play at all at 8.1. He'll get you, hopefully, he doesn't get you in the 30s like he was, right? Next up, Marcus Morris. If Patrick Beverley's out, probably feel better about this play at 5.7. His price is just slowly going up and up and up. His floor is like a 20. The ceiling's like a 30. So it's, it is what it is. It's pretty safe play. I just wish he was closer to 5K like he was like last week. But DFS, Finney, 5K. He's listed as questionable. I don't see why he doesn't play. They've had plenty of time off. He had soreness in his hip. He should be good to go, but I don't think we need to go there. Especially not at 5K. Michael Porter Jr. now is interesting to me because if y'all remember, not too long ago, wasn't he like 7.5K? He's only 5.5K now, right? He got 33 minutes last game. Got 27 fantasy points. I absolutely love this play. I cannot stress that enough. The price tag, you're getting him at a discount. Again, it's like $2,000 cheaper than he was last week. Listen, again, they're facing elimination. So Michael Porter and this coach have a special kind of relationship. When the coach gets mad at him for not playing defense, he benches him, right? So, I mean, he's a kid. The coach isn't an asshole. The coach is just trying to teach the kid, play defense or I'll bench your ass. I respect that. So, I love this play at 5.5. I think it's worth the risk, especially in GPPs. Get him in there. That's a good price. If he was back at 7K, I'd say hell no. Jeremy Grant, if Gary Harris is out, even if Gary Harris plays, don't play him because he's probably on a minutes limit, and it's Gary Harris, get you like 20, maybe, if you're lucky. But he played 40 minutes last game, 35 before that. He's out there for his defense. We all know that. But the floor is safe, right? 20 fantasy points. Ceiling, he could get you 35, right? Jeremy Grant's not a bad play here at 4.8. Same price on FanDuel. Royce O'Neal's always a good GPP play. You know he's going to get mid-30s minutes. Another same thing. He's there for his defense. So if he's not scoring baskets, steals, blocks, that kind of stuff, then, he'll get you that 12 in 36 minutes. So it could happen. But that's why you play him in GPPs because of the risk, right? So get him in there at 4.6. All right, so let's go to small forward. We got my man right here, Luka Doncic. I can never pronounce his name correctly, and I do that on purpose. That's because everybody's name gets butchered on my show. Luka, 11-2. Probably the chalkiest play of the day. I don't know. I got to think about it. You guys, if you wanted to start at Paul George and then just start there and then go like mid, I wouldn't blame you on this slate. I really wouldn't. That might be the key to success. It could be. But 11-2 is a lot of salary, man. The 91 fantasy point game, that's like a once a season, right? He ain't going to get 91 again. But, his upside, he can get you 40 to 50, maybe 60, without no Porzingis in there. So Luka's always in play. He's going to be chalky, I would think, at 11-2 because he's clutch. He's probably, I'd probably say the top 2 NBA players in the league. So, and the kid, is he old enough to drink yet? That's the scary thing, right? So get him in there at 11-2. Kawhi Leonard's always a good play at 10-1. You can start here and start building there. Kawhi Leonard's safe. 50 to 65 fantasy points. That's what he does. Just amazing. So get him in there, guys. But if this game's going to stay close, Luka is going to be going off. If it's close, it's going to be because of Luka. All right? That's it. Plain and simple. So, what's up, Schroeder? What's up, buddy? He's sticking his paw out over here. All right, so Paul George at 8.3. Like I said, if you want to do a balanced approach, I don't mind this play at all. You know his floor, you know his ceiling. Floor games are very few and far between with him. So I'd say he's good for anywhere between 35 to 50 fantasy points, especially if his shots are dropping. Because he's having a really bad shooting game. He gets you 25. That's on a bad day. So on an average day, 43. On a good day, probably 50 to 60. So Paul George at 8.3, get him in there, guys. Next up, Jaylen Brown. I think he'll go overlooked a lot. So if you're going the balance approach, I suggest some Jaylen Brown. Going up against Toronto. The man plays 41 minutes a game. And he's not out there for his defense. 41 minutes a game. So if his shots are dropping, he's had some poor shooting games lately. You guys remember during the regular season, they were falling. Like he was the go-to. And then it switched over to Kemba. So, but different team, different matchup. He's had some time off. I like this play. I think he'll be low owned, and it'll be great for GPPs. Get him in there. Jaylen Brown at 7-1. We already went over Morris the Cat. Norman Powell again. Let others chase that shit. That's because Fred VanVleet got in foul trouble, and then like the starters only played like one quarter. So let others chase that at 5-1. Tim Hardaway's 6K, no. Joe Ingles at 5-4. I mean, if you want, set your expectations for what they are. Joe Ingles on a good day right now with everybody healthy probably gets you 20 fantasy points. So if you're content with getting 20 fantasy points, Joe Ingles is your dude. Goofy looking motherfucker. All right. So let's go to shooting guard. So Donovan Spider Mitchell. So he's a good contrarian play. If you want to go for the low ownership, I guarantee you it'll be Donovan Mitchell. Again, very dangerous man. Coming off a 42-point fantasy game. I mean, fuck. I mean, sorry. Excuse my language. I do curse. So, just Utah. I'm sorry. Denver has no freaking answer for him. None. He owns this team. They can't guard him. When his shots are dropping, it's just, I think it's a good play if you're looking for low ownership. So Donovan, Spider Mitchell, get him in there at 9-7. If you're looking to go different, Sweet Lou at 6-4 hasn't been so sweet lately. Again, GBP only play at 6-4. That's a little much. I prefer it if he was 5-5 like he was last week, right? I mean, he's approaching 7K now, coming off a 13-point fantasy game. Nah, no. Jordan Clarkson, I'm off that whole Jordan Clarkson thing. I mean, for 5-3, if he was 4-5, absolutely. I mean, he'll get you between 25 to 28 fantasy points on a good day. Delion Wright, maybe. I mean, if the perfect storm happens, right? If Tim Hardaway's out, if Finney Smith is out, if both those guys are out, absolutely, it's Delion Wright time. That's the value right there. That'll be the value we're looking for, but we won't know till tomorrow. So only if those two guys are out, I like Delion Wright. Then you got my man, my MVP right here, Fat Fred VanVleet, man. He pissed me off last game, but shit happens. He had a bad game. We all have tempers, right? Got in foul trouble, this and that, played one quarter, got 26 fantasy points in only 18 minutes. But a lot tougher matchup this time. The game should be, I think this will be a competitive series. He's under 8K. You know his ceiling between 50 to 55 fantasy points, guys. Get yourself some Fat Fred VanVleet. Get him in there. All right. I sound more blah than usual, huh? I'm always like that after MMA night because I'm just like worn out from watching the fights. I do apologize. I'm normally more entertaining. Let's go to point guard. All right, so we're gonna see a lot of the same cats over here. Although you got Jamal Murray at 8-6, not a bad play. I mean, really, again, nothing more dangerous than being deleted from the bubble. A desperate man. Again, he'll be low owned. Actually, he might not be because a lot of people do chase 82, 68 fantasy points. And if you guys remember at the half, he wasn't looking so hot. The DFS club was upset, man. They were so mad. And then the second half happened. And then they're like, yep, all right, all right, all right. That's basketball, though. I get, man, people after the first quarter, they'll complain. I'm just like, give it time. It's basketball. Jamal Murray likes the fourth quarter for some reason. That's when he gets all his fantasy points. So Jamal Murray's a good contrarian play at 8-6. Probably be even lower owned than Donovan Mitchell. I doubt it because Donovan Mitchell's almost 10K, but definitely a good play here at 8-6. Kyle Lowry, nope. Never Kemba. Hey, 7-2. I like this play. It's not a good matchup. I mean, Toronto's pretty good against guards. But, I mean, history-wise, 30-41, 30-41, 51 in his last 5 against Toronto. So we got that to go off of. 7-2 is really good. I love this play. Again, when I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I have no problem with that. And I've been wrong about Kemba. I give him shit all the time. You all know that. But I'll give him his props when it's due because he's been balling. 50, 47 in his last 2 games. Get him in there, guys. Worst case, he has a 4 game. It's a 30. It's all right. It's Kemba. Mike Conley at 6-6. Only in a balanced lineup, guys. Otherwise, I'd say no. I don't think you got to go there. Let's see. Trey Burke, he should play. I don't see why not. Let's see what it says here. Dealing with a left, ankle sprain. Those are painful. Again, so if he misses two, you best believe Deleon Wright's in play for sure. So, but if Trey Burke plays at 4'8", you got to get him in there. You got to. In a close game, he'll probably get almost 35 minutes. He only got 29 last game because of the blowout. So, he'll be alongside Luka Duka. So, 4'8", Trey Burke, if he plays, get him in there. I'm off the Monty train. I can't do it no more. Can't do the Monty, the full Monty. Let other chases PJ Dozier, this 19-point fantasy I haven't asked. Nope. I mean, people are desperate. They will play him, too, at 3-1. It's that type of slate, ladies and gentlemen. So, that's it. So, let's go back to my dashboard here. Again, this is Draft Dashboard, guys. Check this out. Let's go to Lineup Optimizer. Let's get you guys a lineup. Sponsored by the DFS Club. So I'm already going to change out center here. I already don't like that. You can do this all day long. And all these red targets here, all your selected players. Let's do a Boban lineup, right? So we got Kemba here. Let's try and do a balanced one. How's that? Let's do Van Vliet here. All right. So we're only 300 over. Let's see. That's because we got Kawhi in here. I think we can probably do better here. Let's get some Michael Porter here. If you guys play this lineup, let me know. I want to know if it cashes. Royce O'Neal, I don't mind here. We can do better, can't we? I think we can. Like Jeremy Grant isn't. I feel safer because Jeremy Grant gets more minutes. Trey Burke's good at 4'8". Now here's what's kicking our ass here. So let's go down. So let's do Paul George. All right, he's $2,000 cheaper. That leaves us with an extra, $600 here, and we don't have to go Jaylen Brown here. We can go. Let's go. Okay, I don't know if we want to go down. Well, I mean, you can put like Zubats in here, Royce O'Neal, Montrezl. I don't know. Deleon Wright, I would love to if I knew these guys weren't going to play. So let's say this is what a balanced lineup looks like. So let's go Conley. So this would be, I mean, you do technically have one stud in here, right? You got Paul George, and you still got Sally to play with. You got about, 1,100? So you can always upgrade. But I will save this for my Draft Dashboard members because with that $1, guys, you get access to all my saved lineups. Check this out. You get access to all my watch players for every single sport, and you get the NBA cheat sheet because if you can't win, cheat. Got the best studs, best value, best mid-tier guys. This is the truth. Draft Dashboard. And come join the family, guys. You want lineups? Check. You want cheat sheets? Check. You want a great community that feels like a family. Like you walk, like you're Norm from Cheers every time you go in there. Check. You like baby's mama's jokes? Check. We got it, guys. Come check us out. www.dfsclub.com. So, if you made it to the end of the video, the contests roll on. So we're going to pick the winner in the MLB video coming up after this. 2 prizes. Right, Schroeder? You want to come join me? All right. So, to qualify for next week's $25 PayPal. So, I'm assuming no bullshit happens and nobody's going to walk off the field, the ice, the floor, nothing. Okay? So for the NBA videos, we'll do a free 1-month DFS Club membership. To qualify for that 1-month membership, all you got to do is be a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, leave a comment below. And today's comment has to be, who's your favorite pay up? Who's your favorite pay down? I'm not going to say value because there's no value. So who's your favorite pay up? Who's your favorite pay down? All right? And you are qualified for that drawing for 1 month free at the DFS Club. All right? Thank you so much for watching. Schroeder and I always leave with a prayer. So let's say a prayer for everybody. You ready? All right. Here we go. God bless you. God bless your friends. God bless your family. God bless the pets, right? The pets? That's right. God bless your neighbors if you like them. Yo, guys, where we go one, we go all. Schroeder's purring. I love you guys. Let's get this spread. We don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder and I, a.k.a. Andre the Giant, we are out. Good luck tomorrow, guys. I'll see you tonight, MLB video. Take care.